Welcome to my channel. I am Jimmy. Welcome to Jimmy's Road to Spirituality. This is going to be an energy reading, as the title says, for the collective. This is going to be more intuition as well. I feel like an activation in my inner being, of course, my higher self telling me this. Of course, I really wanted to do like zodiac signs messages continuing Leo. Now I wanted to do Virgo, but I just, I heard, no, I'm called to do collective messages, of course, for the awakened collective, for those that are actually awakened into their higher self. And this is what I'm feeling that is going to be very important for me to do. I hope it's going to resonate with most of you guys. And of course, for those that are not awakened, maybe these messages or could be for you as well. These messages could be timeless. They could work in 10 years, 10 months, 10 weeks. I put it for July because I feel that this is where it's going to start, or something is activated here. At this time in the month of July, of course, the present moment is the most important. We cannot live in the past and we cannot live in the future. We can live in the now, in the power of now, actually. And this is going to be. I'm gonna use cards as well, of course. They're gonna actually activate me or tell me something specific. That's why I use them. But usually, I hear many things and I see, visualize many things while I'm giving these messages. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is like lifting their vibration to the highest, most potential in the month of July. Of course, it's really hot, but it's something. It's we are talking about a heat, an activation, power, empowering ourselves. Of course, in internal man, in the inner man. Everything starts from within. Of course, the beauty of the daughter of the king comes from within. This is going to be very important. Or the son of the king comes from within. This is going to be without gender. Maybe we are talking about energies, but we will see. Or I'm going to see maybe, or I'm going to be connecting with people, or individuals. Okay, in these energies. I have the lovers here with judgment. So we have Gemini and Scorpio energy. You are receiving collective, specific divine partnership, of course, twin flame, soulmate, deep soul connection. We can talk about somebody that could be married in the spiritual planes, in the spiritual realms. We have a princess of pentacles with judgment. So an offer, it's coming towards you, or you are expecting an offer. Somebody is moving forward, of course, with the Cancer energy, masculine and energy, very, very balanced, very activated within oneself. It's going to be very important. We are called to use them at specific times, and sometimes in the same time, of course, balancing ourselves. A lot of mental energy is what I'm feeling, but emotional very much in the month of July. Of course, Cancer, it's um, was very emotional, and is very emotional, and it's gonna be as well very, very passionate, going towards Leo. But specifically, you're expecting an offer, or you giving yourself, or you're receiving an offer specifically from the divine. This is what I'm feeling very strongly as well. Somebody's very, very tense, or in their emotions. Somebody's triggered or activated in the month of July. It's going to be very specific, of course. Take whatever resonates, leave the rest. Nine and Ace of Pentacles, which shows me that you're very independent, or you're called to be very independent in the month of July, or starting in the month of July here, practicing self love and self worth, of course, self value, pampering yourself, filling your own cup. Emotions are going to be very, very triggering, as I had experienced for the last few days. Yesterday for me was very, very emotional. I was really, really, very much connecting with those that are still not healing or releasing, specifically emotions that are painful or a lot of regrets. It's what I was feeling, a lot of pain, regrets, sorrow, specifically. But it's time for the collective here. It's what I'm seeing as well through the cards. The cards are very, very specific. Something was, given to you, or it's going to be given to you in the month of July. I really feel that many of you are feeling this energy, and you have a specific opportunity in the three-dimensional aspect here with the Ace of Pentacles for you to actually grab something. But it's specifically mostly a portal, a brand new opening for you, a door that is actually opened from the divine in the three-dimensional aspect for you, a specific opportunity or chance or something that you need to actually go and grab for yourself. -10 and -3 of swords. So mentally you understand the betrayal and you had to release, or you have to release this. You have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive those that actually betrayed you. They stabbed you in your heart. And I really feel that you already know that these situations, people, whatever circumstances, have been done premeditated. People that they planned even in the past, specifically in this lifetime. But we talk about specific past lives as well, where they actually they managed to destroy you or put you specifically like in the grave. I feel very, very strongly this fear in my deep, in my sacral chakra here, some fear or something triggering specifically for somebody. Maybe you're dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this was done to you. Very much was, took away from you in regards to your opportunities, maybe specifically past, lifetimes ago, or specific lifetimes that you have been actually lived, or you have been in, reincarnated or incarnated into the flesh. The truth is actually out. You put yourself out there in regards to the three-dimensional. You invested very much in people that didn't invest it back into you. They took you for granted. They took your hard work, your determination, your investment very, very lightly. They took advantage of your good and kind heart, or maybe your willingness to actually invest in these situations and people. I'm feeling family members as well. Your family betrayed you in multiple occasions. I'm talking to somebody that is actually have been betrayed by everybody, every single person in their family. As well, I'm feeling that many families, they haven't actually invested in the way that they were supposed to invest in a son or a daughter, which is somebody very valuable and very, priceless. It's a gift. It's somebody that a parent should be actually proud of. But many families, they are karmic, and they are, or mixed, divine with karmic, type of unions or partnerships, where you have to look towards the bloodline, that is the one that is making your calling you in this awakening, in this mission, specific mission, calling. Of course, you have been anointed by the divine. A bastard for the divine is not actually considered a bastard. You are loved, and you have been loved. That's why you exist. You are into existence in this plane. I feel this very significant message for somebody. I mean, it's significant for me as well, because I know that the divine wanted me, wished for me here. Okay. Mostly, most of our parents, or in their youth and in their, of course, toxicity, mistakes, not being awakened, not having the experience. Actually, many of our parents, they really didn't desire us, or you. But it's okay. Most of the parents, maybe they still don't realize that you're a gift, that the divine actually meant for you, that you're not an accident. None of us, we are accidents. Even if we don't believe it, we are not accidents. We are meant. Okay. um Judgment, you are receiving, like you are the straight and narrow path, because everybody has their path, everybody has their way, everybody has their um, experience. We are called to choose ourselves. We are called to work on ourselves, to believe in ourselves, to be one with ourselves. This is very specific for somebody, and you're receiving actually everything that you work really, really hard for. Of course, the dead are going to be raised from their graves through the archangels that ring the trumpet. Um, but you deserve to be loved, and you deserve everything that you sacrificed, you worked really hard, many occasions we betray ourselves and we are so weak, of course, but this calls us to be mature, to learn and to experience, for that fullness of ourselves, of course. Self-sabotage as well, mental limitations is what I'm feeling. People didn't believe in us, so we didn't believe in ourselves. And this is something, look, 5 5 in the reverse. No more regrets, sorrow. Actually, we are healing our emotional body. We are using emotional intelligence, and we are not fighting against ourselves. We don't. We are not called to be weak. We are called to be strong. Of course, when we are the weakest, we are the strongest. Okay, the strongest, but we are called to lead through example, actually, with the Hierophant here. This is the energy of family, marriage, something that is very, very solid, something that stands on a very solid ground. This could be somebody that is Taurus, or this is somebody that is called to be a teacher. But this teacher leads through example. This teacher is called to be light. This teacher is supposed to be a master. Okay, and this person is actually living between worlds. You live in the three-dimensional, but you live as well in the higher planes, in the spiritual planes. Okay, and this is something that maybe was revealed like recently or a while ago, or it's going to be revealed something. Maybe you're going to be having dreams, visions, revelations. Of course, we are talking about something at the mental level, maybe astro traveling. It's going to be very relevant, so pay attention to dreams, visions, revelations, whatever it might be given to you by the divine, but it's in regards to love. So it's in regards to being whole within oneself, in regards to your heart, in regards to your soul. Many souls and hearts are being patched, or that they have been patched for the longest, maybe your entire life. You felt that you need to patch your own heart, your own soul, your own spirit, to bring yourself to that state where you are made whole. But this is something that the divine intended even from the beginning, and this is something that you need to connect much more within yourself, because the divine comes and lives within us, if we let him, of course. But many of us that we are awakened, the divine touched us, and we are made whole, we are regenerated, we are made different beings, even if we have been broken into a million pieces. In the way that the divine puts us back, it's very significant here. Okay, so healing is very, very important. Wholeness is going to be very important for the collective, starting this month. Believing in yourself, even living by faith, not but by sight. This is the message that was given to me right now. Family is very important, even if your family is in the way that it is, and it interferes, or it has been interfering into your decision, into your partnerships, family life, whatever. A mature age type of way of doing things, or living, or choosing, your own choice, your own free arbiter. I really believe that we need to put those boundaries there with respect and kindness towards our family members, those that didn't believe in us, and we know that they have a level of limitation, because we understand that nobody is like us, or nobody is like you. Nobody can have the same thought pattern or way of thinking, way of fighting, way of getting up, stronger and stronger, and becoming a warrior, a fighter. Okay, for what is actually true, what is good, what is fair, what is balanced, what is just. Okay, but you deserve family, and this is something that maybe you are your family, and there is nothing wrong with that. First of all, we need to accept ourselves. We need to do that inner work, of course, dark night of the soul, that death of to our ego. um, those moments actually when we are crushed and we understand that we don't know all the answers, and we are not in control. Okay, we cannot control people, we cannot control people thoughts, people decisions, people way of being, and everything is a choice. Okay, everything it's free arbiter. But yeah, maybe you have been into a confused state of mind as well between the King of Swords and the Princess of Swords. Something wanted to for you to be in two minds. Of course, you cannot be with one and the other. You cannot serve two masters. Um, Maybe there is something that is like given in your life in regards to materialistic things. This is what is given to me as well. And spiritual things, of course. We live in the materialistic world, in the material world, and we struggle very, very much to open even our mental or ability of understanding, or they say information is the new money. We need to have information as sapiosexual. Maybe you are, I'm talking to Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But for you to be wise, you have to go to the direction. You have to go to the higher power. Okay, and this makes you, forms you, because when you work with the divine, and the divine works within you and with you and outside of you, in all these circumstances, you are becoming somebody that is a master. Okay, a master teacher, somebody that can teach others, that can show to others, that can guide and lead others. Okay, be that light. But as well, you're meant to work with your spiritual family, the soul tribe. And of course, you have to, all of you have to work with the divine, each individual. And then in this in between, uh, all the groups, all the tribes, all the collectives. Okay, or specifically this collective. So we need to work together in order for this circumstances or light, or inner knowing to change as well. We need to listen to each other. We need to, good leaders always listen to those that work with them, for them, um, towards them. It's very important to listen to others and pay attention to others. It's very important to pay attention to ourselves. Okay, the Fool, taking a leap of faith, starting from scratch. This is something that is a gift from the divine, because you have inner knowledge, inner knowing. You're guiding yourself through, releasing, freeing your mind, being healed in your emotional body, your soul being one with yourself, your spirit being alive and very awakened and very activated at this time. You have a lot of wisdom, and this is a clean slate from the divine. And then, of course, I see Emperor, King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Moon, the Lovers, Eight of Pentacles. So, connect very much with the mental, or sapiosexual. As I said, I don't know. This message could be in regards to everybody or about everybody. Of course, take whatever resonates, leave the rest. This is for entertaining purposes. Um, Okay, the fall could be Aries, from Aries to Pisces, everybody included. Mostly Aries. My lovers fell on the floor, facing up, with the head towards the this side, to the left. I'm gonna try to take it. Okay, okay. This is a very difficult mission or task at hand. This is what I'm feeling as well. I'm sweating very, very much. I wasn't that hot a few minutes ago before coming into this, but now I'm sweating like I cannot. I cannot. It's killing. It's. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to ventilate. Somebody has met their match in regards to intelligence. Of course, this is somebody that could work for the government, but this is the masculine energy is a leader called to stay in their part, authority and decision making. This is somebody that is on a platform, somebody that is well known and seen by the community, society. Okay, somebody that could be famous, somebody that could be very much in the public eye. This person is very intelligent. They could work for the government. They could be a police officer, lawyer, working in the law system. Very intelligent. Of course, this person looks for the facts. This is somebody that is doing research or has done research in regards to knowledge, wisdom, understanding, spirit of discernment. Of course, this person has as well is given from the divine. If this is you or you are in this masculine energy, even if you're a female and you embody this king and queen of swords, maybe this is somebody that is very intelligent as well. Maybe this is somebody as a family member, or maybe this is somebody that you form a bond, a specific contract, like a partnership with in the past. Double Aries maybe in their chart. Maybe this person was really or is still very singular within themselves. They can only make focus on one single thing or one thing. This is a person that is maybe mentally when you knew this person or in the time that these two people were together or are together, or they hope to, one of them, maybe the masculine is hoping for them to come together again in this partnership family, the home, the dog, the cat, the children, the boat, the whatever, with this specific queen of swords, or this is the match that you're encountering or you encountered specifically for this message. um, the 10 of Pentacles, or this person, they want to take this leap of faith towards you because they're a leader and they are very, very aware of it, that they're called specifically to be the head. They called to take authority in regards to this partnership. Maybe this is an ex, but maybe this is somebody that is like brand new as well, with a full clean slate, a brand new beginning, start, chance, opportunity. Okay, the feminine energy is very, very much connected because the moon is specifically feminine energy, and this is my deck. This is the Mystic Mondays. Somebody is sweating as well. Somebody is very nervous or anxious in regards to coming forward, taking this leap of faith. I really feel significant that Pisces and Aries are very significant, but it could be everybody in the zodiac. Of course, the moon is secret. listening to your intuition. This is psychic energy. This is very much connected to me, specifically with past lives. Things that are they were in the dark, for the feminine energy, in regards to the feminine energy's activation awakening process. Of course, paying attention to your dreams, visions, revelations during the night. This is what I'm feeling very strongly here. Specific messages are going to be given to the feminine energy, mostly because the feminine is mostly connected to the psychic, clairvoyant, clairaudient, very intelligent, sapiosexual, very intellectual, very awakened in their psychic. And this could be a Gemini feminine. Okay, the Gemini for me as well is the choice, but this is for me a moral, a fair, a good choice. Somebody that balances very, very well the masculine and the feminine. Okay, Gemini knows how to work with masculine and feminine energies within themselves. This is the duality that is given to Gemini. And of course, for me, Gemini is the first self. Okay, first self. Masculine could be very passionate and fiery, and the feminine Taurus could be very, very, drawn towards materialistic things, beauty, possessions, um, balancing mode, and attraction, of course, attracting towards them. But this is like between these two energies, they both work in union. So there is a union of self here in regards to the collective that they need to work on, maybe to develop. Something is going to speak to you, or is going to be shown to you in the middle of the night, maybe specifically between 10 and 1 in the morning, or between 1 in the morning and 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, something with 8. Maybe the month of August is going to be relevant next month, specifically here for the collective. Maybe you're going to meet your divine partner. This is soulmate twin flame partnership. I really feel for those that did the work, and they're continuously, doing this inner work, and, waking up and just being triggered and activated, but in this kind of cool and, purifying your inner self, your mind, your heart, of course, emotions, emotional body, soul, spirit. It's going to be very interesting here for those that um, let this purification fire to cleanse them and release all this purging that was done, all these unnecessary issues and, triggers and unhealed situations to be released. Okay, so this is what I was feeling. You need to forgive those that did all this betrayal and all these things, towards you, against you, in regards to you. And then do not forget to forgive yourself and give yourself a brand new opportunity and life, and a brand new chance. No more dissatisfied in regards to your emotions. Ending something, a specific cycle from a past life where you have been betrayed in regards to your emotions, or you have you lost a specific partner or partnership where you travel quite far away with the best of intentions, and you felt love, and you felt that this is it, this was the one. Okay, as well, you're mastering your craft, specifically both of you, you're very much concentrated into the work. Between the 10 and 8 fragmented earth energy here is the 9 of pentacles. which tells me that maybe if you're separated from this divine partner, twin flame soulmate that is present right now in this lifetime, in this reincarnation, you both are single and maybe you're, standing on your own feet, using your wisdom and knowledge and resistance in regards to multiplying your work, hard work, very much hard work, determination, or both of you are workaholics. Both of you know that you need to have things to put in front of of the other, and but as well to have for oneself. And you, both of you, you just need one more pentacle. That pentacle is pentacles that we saw in the pre-shuffle. Justice. Justice factor. The justice factor is really, really enhanced here. The King of Swords with the Sun. So the masculine energy is this King of Swords. This is a confirmation. This is my Rider Waite Centennial Edition. Healing is done at this moment. Our healing is still required. We are healing forever, I know. We'll never stop healing from our past or from the deceptions that we allow to ourselves. Of course, fulfillment of wishes, fulfillment of emotions, believing in oneself. Of course, happiness is a choice, yes. But this is the divine masculine energy, the Leo energy, which tells me that heart, loyalty, inner child is very, very much important for the masculine energy to embrace themselves and give themselves that pampering and that loving heart and that care, nurturing. Of course, nurturing could be very much masculine, yes. The Knight of Wands in the reverse, Aries, Leo, Sag, very significant Leo. This person is a player or was a player. This person comes in, they're not gonna run out very, very quickly. In the upright, this person is in and out, but somebody doesn't want to come in and out. They want to just come in, or they don't. Probably they should not come at all. Okay. Three of Wands minus the Knight of Wands is Two of Wands again, confirming that we need to choose ourselves. First of all, we are the most important pieces in the puzzle, the most important part, the most important beings, the most important individuals in our lives. It's us. So we need to understand that we need to choose ourselves, not being selfish, not being crazy, not being loco or disturbed or selfish or going berserk in different kind of ways. We need to choose ourselves for our own good. In order for us to be okay and to be that love, we need to be love. And in order to be love, we need to love ourselves. In order to show love to others, we need to love ourselves, to fill our own cup, to be able to be content with ourselves, with everything that we are in the present moment, of course. It's very important to be the ones that are okay. And there is a lot of passion here. This is the spark of life, or with the Ace of Wands for me. Somebody is very much attracted, very much feeling it in regards to this situation, because there is something activated. And this could be the power of the Spirit of God for me, the Holy Spirit. Okay, this is that activation where you feel alive, you feel life, you don't feel death. Or maybe something separated to you in the past and you felt numb, you didn't feel anything anymore, you didn't feel that you're alive, you didn't feel that you had any sort of drive, inspiration, passion, because you were played, you were being juggled, and you were forced to do this eternal dance, maybe to be separated from what it was the most important, which was a part of yourself, or you mostly. Is when we are disconnected from ourselves, it's something is missing. Okay, so we need this spark or respark, maybe resparking, rekindling something. I saw Temperance, Nine of Cups again. So yes, happiness is a choice. It's somebody wants to come with an emotional offer because you are the one that makes them happy. Maybe you're dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Scorpio very significant, Cancer very significant, Aries, Gemini very significant. Again, the Chariot. Somebody wants to move forward because they feel that they have met the person that is actually the other half of themselves, the one that completes them. And it's going to be a surprise because this person is kind of like already moving forward. Of course, in this deck, this chariot, these two sphinxes are sitting here, and this is the feminine and the masculine. Yes, of course, the foundations that were actually built on sand, everything that was not built on a solid foundation, on the truth, on what is true and real and good, needs to actually fall. It's not, it doesn't have any possibilities to stand, to exist. They're not gonna exist, okay? That's why you need to feel yourself, feel your own, live for the satisfaction of your own heart, okay? This is what is given to me. Hierophant again. It's like a repeating story. Maybe somebody feels that this is a deja vu, or meeting a specific person is going to feel like a deja vu, something that happened before. Okay, Page of Pentacles with the Tower. So, Scorpio, very significant. Somebody wants to come forward and start from scratch again. They want to come forward and make an offer. This is like a very premature energy, a first step, maybe, let's call it. A Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And I saw my screen flinching, so yeah, this is a confirmation. This person is coming to stay. Maybe their player times or player ways got them to a specific path or different experience. King of Pentacles. This person is like more mature, very focused on their finances, projects, work projects. Definitely, they are working their asses off. Again, the Queen of Swords. This is a ruling queen, of course. This person is very reasonable. They come forward. This feminine energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, comes forward with, the truth. The sword is reason. This person is going to cut your head off if you don't come, truthful in their presence, if you don't come correct. This, of course, they could be a divorcee energy. This person could be jaded. This person could wear their heart on their sleeve, but because they're very intelligent and then they know that they're not going to invest in somebody that is going to reciprocate, in their intelligence as well, very much, because we have the same suit, masculine and feminine. And we saw in the feminine deck that we have the moon, which is a feminine energy, and we have the sun, the masculine energy into this. So very much the masculine knows that the feminine is going to be reasonable, but it's going to be cutthroat as well, and it's going to be cutting their heads off. Moving towards calmer waters, the masculine, because this person is going towards this Queen of Swords, okay? Having peace of mind, very much looking for facts. The proof is in the pudding, as I said. Air signs in general, they do the work, they do the research, they put in a lot of mental work, okay? 10 of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. Family, this masculine wants a family with this feminine. They want to have peace. Maybe they want to start as being friends, or becoming little children again, having that innocence, that purity of mind. Hangman, Tower, Two of Cups, Eight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles in the reversed. Chariot. And then we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse and the Ace of Cups. I'm going to take this Ace of Cups because each individual needs to love on themselves. But this is mostly for the masculine. In regards to the masculine, they're hanging on the limb here with the Hangman, Pisces energy. They are very surprised because their foundation, actually, whatever they believe, this is like a something in regards to their mental, being programmed mentally, their mental abilities to see the situation hanging from a tree here, a change of mind, a change of perspective. But this comes with a bang because this is something that ruins everything for them. And this is something at the mental level, yes, the mental ability. That this change of perspective could be very painful and could have like taken like a long, long time, maybe up from 1 year to 8 years. This masculine thought that the feminine that they're dealing with, this Queen of Swords, okay, that is very witty and very intelligent and very bright and very smart, very hard at work. This person is not a lazy bum, okay? This person goes to work, this feminine goes to work. They do the work, boom, 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 boom. They don't, they are not like, oh, I'm gonna do this part and then I'm gonna sit here. No, this feminine is very diligent. This feminine energy here is very masculine in their mind. I mean, they make decisions very quickly, very witty, very boom, boom, boom. This is what is given to me. The masculine is more, because of their masculine strength and because of the position, maybe because of the emperor here, this person was given like a position of power, authority, a higher position into a specific project, business, domain, whatever it might be, okay? This person, maybe they had money, maybe they come from a specific family that has money, possessions, terrains, whatever it might be. Maybe they have the looks, maybe they have the money, maybe they have everything, okay? This masculine with the emperor. But this person had to study as well a specific domain, a specific um, domain, as I said, that involves a lot of mental, a lot of knowledge, a lot of ability to actually do the research, study, learn, okay? Look for evidence. This is something as well that it could be looked through the law. Somebody in the law is looking at somebody here. And actually, this tower is like has fallen on top of them because they had that thought that because they are in a higher position, chosen or seen or placed or put into this higher position as the emperor, they were like higher hierarchy or higher placement. They were bigger, they were higher. This is like what I'm feeling in regards to this masculine. This masculine really thought that because they have a higher position, they are men. Of course, this is a man's world, yes. It was not a recognition of the position of the feminine energy or of this feminine. This could be like a cup on earth, and this could be a cup in spiritual planes in the 5D, 7D, 9D, 11D, 31, 31st D. Okay? And this person, like the masculine, really wanted to change places in a specific aspect with the feminine because they wanted to prove to her that they were the shit. Okay? But this feminine was their soulmate in the past life. It was unconditional love here, or it was called as well in this lifetime to be unconditional love, acceptance, mercy, forgiveness. Somebody that is not judging you, you're not judging them. A very balanced equality. It's talking about equality and equality. Seeing the feminine and the masculine being in the on the same level, and this is maybe something that happened as well in the past life. Of course, the feminine is not was not seen in the past at the same year I mean rank hierarchy with the men. The man was the one that was the head of the home, the one that made decisions, made choices, had the first word and the last word. Or maybe this was the partnership. The man, the masculine, thought that the only one that can make decisions, have a word, have a say so. So the situation between the masculine and the feminine, these two people, okay, this male and this female, was not recognized by the masculine, by the male, exactly in the way that the divine really wanted to put it, in the way that it actually was meant. Of course, the woman was made created from the man. That's why, because the man was first created, made, was the one responsible for the feminine, for the woman. Okay, that's why the commandment of the man for the man, for the masculine, is to actually love the feminine, or love the other part of himself, as they love their own flesh, their own body in this three-dimensional plane. But something here was a betrayal. The man betrayed the divine by betraying the feminine, by not considering it by the divine standards, considering the female, the feminine energy by human precepts, by human standards, which is not divine standards. Okay, the feminine is moving. This Queen of Swords is moving with very high velocity. Cupid's arrow. This is a heartbreaker. Yeah, because she's so witty, she's so quick, she's so fast traveling, fast communicating, fast moving, fast whatever. This could be World Wide Web. Cupid's arrow, traveling. She's traveling towards what she knows. And this is not anymore stagnation. This is not a snail pace anymore with a Knight of Pentacles in the reversed. This is moving very fast right now because she can see in between. She's in between worlds. She's listening to even the most darkest places within herself, even in her own mind, where she knows that she was tricked. Many things were like wiped out from her memory, from her, even her DNA is different right now in this lifetime. For the feminine, I'm talking. But as well, talking about, humanity's precepts or standards in regards to feminine, and in many countries we still are, going through this, and we're going with this, where women are actually disconsidered. They're used as animals. They're treated worse than animals. They're disconsidered. They're took for granted. Their kindness, their loving, their nurturing, they're giving birth and life into this plane, into this world, because the feminine has a mission. This mission is already fulfilled, actually, within herself. And this is what the feminine is, she needs to fight for. I mean, we don't have to fight for feminism, but we need to fight for that respect that women deserve, as men deserve, as we all deserve, as creatures of the divine, being made by the divine for the divine. We are not made only for us or for others. Nothing is going to stop the feminine right now because she sees, she considered all the darkest, the most hidden things that actually were stolen and took from her, because she was meant to understand and to complete and fulfill these things within herself in the past. That's why she was actually eliminated or took out. In so many cases, women were like beaten up to death, burned on the stake, because they were using their God-given miraculous gifts, psychic gifts, abilities. Women that they were seers and psychic, and of course feminine energy is gifted in a different way with psychic abilities, clairvoyance, clairaudience, intuition, instinct, that fright, that instinct of fear, or triggering factors and things that in the past maybe they were used, and people call them witches and whatever, warlocks and whatever, but mostly feminine energy were considered wicked, because they had these abilities to see, and of course to work with things from the ground, herbs, plants, a lot of medicine that was done in the past, thousands of years, where women could actually heal through this, intelligence and understanding of everything on planet, on from earth, from the ground, even things that they were not actually known by science, they were not known by many people. Right now, for the lovers here, the choice is for the fairness and for the balance of masculine and feminine energies. This is a very clear message. But this is maybe something that try to hold back or stop the feminine energy from moving forward. And this is maybe just one simple choice. Feminine energy and masculine, they're called to work together and be love, and just tap in their emotions. This is what I'm hearing. Tap in your emotions. Do not be afraid of the most deepest, cruel, damaging, hurtful, painful emotions. When you are weak, you are the strongest. When you cry, you are the strongest, because you can actually be vulnerable, and vulnerability is power, is not weakness. That's why masculine energy is like so much prideful into his ego. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to show weakness. I'm not going to show this. I'm not going to show vulnerability. I'm not going to do this, because people, or men, of course, men are raised and are told by their parents, men don't cry, please. And even mothers, they say to their children, I heard them with my own ears, don't cry. You're a man. You have to be strong. Crying is weakness. When you cry, you're weak. No, you're not. You're actually the strongest, because men could be more feminine than the feminines in their emotions. It's like an intertwining together of the masculine and feminine energies, like a knot, a huge knot that could be made between the masculine and the feminine, in the internal, and of course in the external. You see masculine and feminine aspects of of me. I have, masculine features and feminine features from my mother and my father. They're intertwined in such a graceful and perfect kind of way through these chromosomes, in that seed that entered and combined itself with the cells that multiplied and formed me, you, okay? This is something that you have to really embrace and let it take a shape, contour inside of you, and not be afraid, okay? Stop regretting and stop living in the past emotionally. What it didn't work, it was not meant to work. It was meant for you to learn lessons, to be awakened, to have experiences, to know your worth, your value, to know that many people will judge you by the cover, but the cover is not important. It's important what it's in the content of that book, of that story. of that experience, okay? Do not feel sorry anymore for the past. Do not feel sorry anymore for whatever happened to you. Many experiences, I can say, they are or they were very damaging, even for myself. I never thought that I'm going to experience so much cruelty and deceitfulness and coldness and unacceptance and granted, being taken for granted, being the black sheep, being the weak one, being the little one, the weak one, I don't know, many aspects that, the world and even my family showed me, but they were not the truth. And now I know. And I will never believe in those lies anymore. Okay. I will never believe in this disbelieving, disproving of other people, even if they're my mother, my father. I love them. I respect them. I adore them. I I accept them. I know who I'm dealing with. I know who my family is. I know the fact that they didn't believe in me, it's because they didn't believe in themselves, because they were failing to see the truth that the divine really wanted to show to them for a very long time. I mean, their entire life in this plane, okay? And sometimes, of course, the temptation is that the materialistic world and everything that we think we're gonna inherit in this world, it's taking so much, from our mission and calling and purpose in our own beings, in our own selves. This is the most important thing. Not what we're gonna be inheriting in this world. We didn't bring anything into this. We didn't brought anything into this world. We are not gonna take anything from this world. Not even this body. Not maybe even our memory, because everything is gonna burn to a fucking crisp. But the fact that we learn through these experiences and through these messages the truth, and we are not afraid more and more to look deep within ourselves and accept ourselves for who we truly are. uh, this puts us to those levels of spiritual and soulful awakening and purpose and reason, and what is actually worth in all these experiences, that we go to different levels. Of course, this world is just temporary. This body is temporary. Even this message is, it could be temporary, okay? But what we actually build within ourselves and within our souls, it's actually engraved, okay? It is put there, it is written there, it is remembered. The divine never forgets, and it is all written. Because you have to see the divine having all these books, huge books, little books, where he actually, everything is written, even all the prophecies that were given, even from the beginning until the end, they're all written. All our lives until now and until the end, until our last breath in this incarnation, this reincarnation, is written. Everything that we speak through our mouths becomes our oracle. It is going to be the thing that is going to actually lift us up. It's going to give us, the rebirth, or the acceptance and the recognition of our work, of our belief, of our trust in the divine, of our hard work, in the divine in us, and of course within ourselves. This is going to be very important for most of us. And lastly, what can I say? I hope this is going to be easy. But let's not make anything difficult, because there is yes and there is no. There is life and there is death. Okay? There is good and there is evil or bad or whatever, different, whatever you want to call it how you want it. But we have to make the difference, okay? I don't know my light here, but I was waiting for the evening to come because I need to feel cooler. I'm just sweating like a, I don't know what, like a rainbow fairy here. um, but yeah, let's make it simple and let's make it happy and fulfilling and joyous, and let's give praise and thanks to the Most High, and let's believe and trust that everything works in our favor, works, for the good of those that love God. and trust in Him. Okay? I wish you the best, guys, for the remaining of July 2023. I hope this message has helped, and I hope to hear from you. Of course, I'm going to thank you in advance for all your messages and all your kindness and love, towards my channel and all these messages that are given to me from the divine, guys. Peace, love, and light to you. And I will see you all, guys, in my next video. Bye for now.